For our tropical update, East Pac 2, Atlantic Basin, nothing. Even though it's a little bit too early for the All-Star game. Let's bring in our hurricane expert, Dr. Steve Lyons. And Steve, here we are, July 7th, and not a named storm in the Atlantic, and really nothing that looks like it's on its way to being named anytime soon, right?
That's right, absolutely. It's been very quiet, but it's not unprecedented, Jim. If we look back just the last 10 years, we've had 3 of the past 10 years where the season started, the first name season started after this date. The interesting thing is all 3 of those storms either started the very tail end of July or in August. So it's not unprecedented to have no storms this time of year. The good news is it's quiet out in the Atlantic. You can see very quiet weather there. The Antilles is going to have some very fair weather the next few days if you're heading that way. Let's go into the Gulf of Mexico, where we've had a little bit of a problem. That lingering frontal boundary is still sitting in there. This is the second one that's come down and dropped in there. It's going to be rainy, cloudy off and on through the panhandle of Florida and across the Florida Peninsula over the next 36 to 48 hours. The only real threat from this is primarily going to be a renegade thunderstorm with some lightning in it. If you happen to be out on the beach, walking in between there and Destin, and some thunderstorm comes by, be ready to take shelter, but we don't expect any tropical cyclone to form from this. Now down in the Caribbean, we've got a tropical wave down there. You see it moving toward the from the Antilles toward the Yucatan Peninsula. It's going to bring some rain there on Wednesday, and behind it, it's very windy. Down to the south of Jamaica, winds are running about 25 to 30 miles per hour. So very windy there, but nothing that we see that's going to form into a tropical cyclone. In East Pac, we do have a storm. This storm is on its tail end of being a storm, either later tonight or tomorrow morning. It'll probably be a tropical depression as it's moving into some very stable air. You see it out in front of it. And cold water. Where'd the cold water come from? Well, that's a California current. Comes down from the north and moves right into this area. That's going to kill the circulation. The winds that are 40 are in the very center of the circulation. The only impact to land we see right now are some wave action of about 5 to 8 feet on the Baja coast that'll last another 24 hours. So we're in great shape. That's a tropical update. Here's Nicole.